Hey guys, it's POSTBOXPAT. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about theories related to the meteorite. So the meteorite is something that's been going absolutely crazy around the community, and I've been seeing things all over the place. But I want to say, what if the meteorite isn't a meteorite? Now that's a question I've been asking myself, and a few of my subscribers have been playing recently, and we've come up with all sorts of crazy ideas, and I suppose you guys may have some crazy ideas as well. If it wasn't a meteorite, what could it be? Leave a comment down below. I'm going to be talking a few of my theories and some crazy ideas that I've come up with, which possibly could be the case, or some just crazy ideas to think about, because in general the meteorite might not even be a meteorite, and we could just be hyping up something that isn't really going to happen. So Epic Games haven't really confirmed anything. We've had all sorts of decoding and stuff within the coding, but do any of us actually know if that is real or not? We don't exactly know. So let's start to talk about a little bit of a theory that I have related to this meteorite. So the meteorite recently has only just appeared on the map. I'm going to be calling it the meteorite because that's what everyone's been calling it, but we don't exactly know what it is. Now I've got some crazy different theories what this could be. The first theory I want to come up with is, could this be a black hole? Now the meteorite itself looks like it's sucking something in and also giving something out. Now in this gameplay I have on screen right now, I'm going to be looking at the meteorite for near enough 20% of this, well, the entire gameplay, not even 20%. 20% of the gameplay is me not looking at the meteorite, and the rest is. So that's just an estimate, but you get the idea. The meteorite is something that's going to be brand new, that potentially could change the entire world of Fortnite. So what would happen if it's a black hole? Now, if it was a black hole, technically the world of Fortnite could be sucked into it. It could be half sucked into it. Half of the world could be destroyed by being sucked into it, but maybe not all of it, and the entire map could change terrain. Now, we still could have the same structures and stuff, but we may get an entire change of the map. Potentially, that would be a really awesome update, and that would be something which would be absolutely crazy. Now, I personally do think this thing in the sky is definitely going to have some sort of effect, because we had the telescope input, and we've had a bunch of other stuff about the shopping cart, the telescopes, all sorts of stuff being added in that technically does mean that this potentially could be something within Fortnite Battle Royale. I definitely think we're going to see something with it, because they wouldn't put all this effort for it, and with Epic Games kind of basically combining teams with other games as well, basically them focusing 100% on Fortnite. That's why I definitely think it's going to be something. Is it going to be a story? I don't know if it's going to be a story inside a multiplayer game. That's another question to ask. But what else have we got here? So within Fortnite Battle Royale, we have some crazy other ideas that I've come up with. The black hole in general could possibly be a brand new feature which could change the entire world of Fortnite, or it could even change a new map. So when I say that, it could even introduce a new map into the game. Now that's one of my theories. What other theories do I have related to this? So recently we've seen other stuff being added into Fortnite, like the shopping trolleys. The reason I'm saying about the shopping trolleys is, could this be an incoming species coming into Fortnite, maybe something from Save the World that gets introduced into Battle Royale that temporarily drops on the map, like an alien type beast, zombie type thing, and you can go and kill it and you get loot from it. Potentially it could be something like that. Could this be aliens coming from elsewhere, coming to land somewhere on the map and just set up a new site? If their new site was to be set up, I think it would be in the top right hand corner of the map where Wailing Woods is. Just to the left of it, there's a huge empty space there where theories of like maybe a Wild West area could have been there, or like concept art of it, but potentially something could land there from space at the end of this season, which would be pretty cool, introducing a new area. I think maybe the meteorite could be related to that. It could technically just simply land in tilted towers, but let's try and avoid the idea of it landing in tilted towers, because that's not the aim of this video. I definitely think this, if it is a meteorite, I don't want it to land in tilted. I want it to land somewhere that's quite open on the map, maybe towards the edges, and it could introduce a brand new area. When you look at the meteorite, it looks like it's going more to the right towards Lucky Landing. When you look at it, it looks like it's going to hit Lucky Landing, not Tilted Towers, just by the way the mist is coming off it. So it's hard to actually tell exactly what's going on with this. Could it just be a comet flying by the planet and they just accidentally added it into the sky? Could it just be a mist lighting conception that they didn't mean to add in? The thing that makes me think it's not that is definitely the idea of the telescopes pointing towards it. With the telescopes pointing towards this, it could potentially be a new star, a new planet, a ship, anything like that I've been talking about in my subscribers. Now, one subscriber actually said it could be a brand new planet, or maybe even a new game up there. So for example, this could be like the battleground area, and that could be an area where we are temporary in space or something, maybe like a team deathmatch arena or something like that. We see that within games like Halo 4, for example. Within Halo 4, we see the idea of it being like a temporary space zone where you go to your arena to train up, or it might have been Halo 5, and you can train up in different arenas depending on different map themes. Potentially that up there could be like a team deathmatch arena or something crazy like that. I don't exactly know what it could be. There's absolutely tons and tons of different theories out there, but I just want to get the idea across that maybe this might not be a meteorite. There's been a lot of hype about it, saying it's going to hit tilted towers, but we can't guarantee it's going to hit tilted towers. Yeah, not many people, well, a lot of people like tilted and not many people do. It's a 50-50 really on it. I love tilted in some days, and some days I absolutely dislike tilted. Tilted's one of them places that a lot of people enjoy going to, but it has changed the game completely. And from an Epic game point of view, they'd probably want to remove it. So I can see why people are fearing or coming up with theories related to that actually hitting tilted towers. But personally, I don't think it's going to hit tilted towers. I think it might not even hit Fortnite itself. It could be something else completely. When you look at it like now, it could be like a beam from a spaceship or something. We don't exactly know what it could be. These are all my different theories coming into my mind, but just imagine if it was a black hole. Where would this actually take us? It could take us anywhere completely. It could take the planet elsewhere. It could extend the planet. The planet could be flooded. There could be a lot of different theories and different ideas that potentially could hit Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, another theory that is pretty awesome is aliens. Now, I did mention aliens before, but I want to mention them again. Aliens themselves potentially could be coming into Fortnite. When I say aliens, I don't mean like you're going to be fighting aliens on the ground or anything like that. That could happen, but the chances of that doesn't really seem suitable for a Battle Royale game. It could just mean aliens are going to introduce like a field type thing. You know, in like you see them things online and stuff where aliens supposedly have been to a place and the field has been changed and like the stuff has been cut into an alien head or something. That's what it could be, maybe in Fatal Fields or maybe in that section above Wailing Woods. It could just be something little like that, nothing major. Obviously, Epic Games have probably seen all the hype around this and are probably considering whatever it is, they may consider changing it to introduce more of a hype around the community. I don't think that is possible, but you never know. You don't know. These sort of things, it is possible, but it's not. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Epic Games have already got a plan for whatever this is. It could just be an accident. As we zoom in on it here, we can see like the beam coming off. It does look like a meteorite when you look at it, but it looks like it's going more towards Lucky Landing, that sort of direction, rather than tilted towers. So maybe potentially it could land in Moisty Mire, or just to the side of Moisty Mire, or around the racetrack, or in between Lucky Landing and Flush Factory, maybe somewhere around there. We don't exactly know where it could land, but it is a good theory and it's something I love to hear from you guys. So if you guys have got any suggestions of what this could be, please leave a comment down below. I'm really interested in exactly what it could be other than a meteorite. Obviously we all consider it being a meteorite and we're all thinking about it. Maybe is this going to land, or where's it going to land and stuff like that, and what is this, a meteorite? But let's just take a step back and kind of think, wait, is sure this is a meteorite? Telescopes are pointing at it. Could it be a new planet, a new area, a ship, a black hole? I don't know. I think a new area would be pretty cool. I think Team Deathmatch would definitely see an up in Fortnite. That could even change the meta and the style of play, and also increase people's combat skills to make the game a lot more competitive online. I personally think a Team Deathmatch is needed in Fortnite because there's not really many places you can go to practice, or maybe a training ground you can log into your friend, a small version of custom matches with endless lives, respawn points, maybe even a Forge World type thing within Halo. There are so many options that Fortnite can do. They just have to make the right options at the right time. A Forge World type thing introducing into Fortnite, like Halo Reach, would be absolutely massive. And potentially that's what this could be. We don't exactly know. When you look at games where other things are in sight, a lot of that is within Halo. You play Halo and you can see other locations from one planet or something like that. You get that also in Destiny and a bunch of other games. I think the idea of the concept of that is really cool, being able to see other places. And that's technically what this could be. That comic could be like a training area or something. There isn't really much story behind Fortnite Battle Royale. Whereas within Save the World, your world has basically been invaded by zombies, or also known as husks, and basically what they do is they attack you and you have to defend the zones and stuff like that, and you can level up through it all. There isn't much of a story there. There's a little bit of a story, but no major story, just a tiny little story which you guys can take part in, which doesn't really make too much sense unless you're really into Save the World. The story itself doesn't really have a background thing. It doesn't have any cutscenes. It just kind of plays through as you go, and the slower you go, the more like confused you get because you don't know where you are. That's what I've noticed with Save the World, and potentially the Fortnite universe is massive. We don't exactly know where things are coming from. We don't know what's going on. It's kind of just all put in place. There isn't any backstory to it. It's just all one massive Battle Royale game, which fair enough, a lot of games are like that, and I do enjoy Fortnite, but Fortnite can make a more immersive universe due to it being so successful and the amount of hype around it at the moment. And if it's going to do that, it needs to do it very, very soon. It's the sort of thing I'd do if I was at Epic Games. I'd make a story behind this. I'd make other, like, you look what's been successful over the past few years, and you think, you know, Forge World within Halo Reach and Halo 3 was a massive impact. The amount of mini games within Forge World was absolutely insane. Imagine that sort of concept being introduced to Fortnite. And even if it was just announced with this Comet/Meteorite, and they were just like, this is a brand new planet where you can customize your own builds, your own spawns, your own games within console and PC and mobile edition, maybe limit mobile edition from it, but PC and console, you could be able to create your own Forge maps, upload them, download other people's worlds, and play mini games with your friends. Something like that would keep Fortnite hype for ages, and potentially that is the sort of thing that Epic Games could do to keep this game up in the market. The idea of Battle Royale will soon die off. It'll take a very long time to die off, but it will eventually die off if they don't keep introducing new things. I got a little bit mixed up there, but I think you look at games like Minecraft and things like that, you see Minecraft was good at the start because of the survival aspect. The survival stuff started to die and you think, this is getting a little bit boring. And then they introduced mods and servers being added in. Servers and mods started to appear all over the place, and then the game got interesting again. And then the same concept was applied to the idea of Xbox console version. A little bit slower, too slow really, that's how it died eventually. But Xbox edition come out, obviously PC come first, and then they were like, you know, we'll bring this to console. And then they started bringing skin packs, different texture packs, different things, different areas you can explore and stuff. And you could play with your friends, and the idea of that happened. Obviously within PC side, you had all the different servers and all the different mods and stuff, and that is what kept the game alive. You look at a lot of the big Minecraft YouTubers like DanDVM and people like that. I know this isn't really relevant to Fortnite, but they keep playing on modded things and mini games and stuff like that. That is the sort of stuff that can keep these sort of games at a hype level. And Fortnite do need to take the opportunity to reconsider what they're actually going to do within the future, because Battle Royale will die eventually. Look at games like Ark Survival. Ark Survival, what a great game. They kept producing all sorts of new content, but they just couldn't keep it at the right level to keep the consumers happy, and people were getting raided all the time and stuff, and eventually the game is in a state now where it still is a popular game, but compared to other games out there at the moment, Ark Survival Evolved is really down there and really isn't competing up there. You look at games like Roblox. Roblox is aged at a young audience, but it has a lot of stuff in it where a lot of people can spend time and interest. And I personally don't play Roblox, but I know a bunch of people who do, YouTubers and non-YouTubers, and they really enjoy it because of all the different mini games and different concepts. Everything has that own little feeling to it. The Fortnite world itself could really do that really well with a Forge World type aspect, custom matches or map design or whatever you want to call it, would really make Fortnite Battle Royale an amazing thing. Now I know I've talked about map design for a while, and I've talked about all sorts of different theories from aliens, black holes, etc, etc. Tell me down below in the comment section what you guys think Fortnite should introduce into Fortnite itself. I call it Fortnite because Fortnite is what the actual name of the game is. Fortnite Battle Royale is just a game mode within it, and same is Save the World. So what could we see in the future? Tell me down below what you guys would like to see within Fortnite Battle Royale, and could this be the answer for the Meteorite? I don't know, and fair play, if the Meteorite is a meteorite, we've done really well as a community, and I really do appreciate that if that is the case. But if it's not, I feel like we have misled a lot of people, and we'll have to see exactly what it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is an awesome video, so share it with all your friends. I really want to get these ideas across to people because it's something that I'd personally do, and it's a very successful idea that I think Epic Games should take up on. Tell me what you guys think of my ideas. If you don't like them, tell me why. If you do like them, tell me why. Leave a comment down below, and I'll be replying to as many comments as I can. And once again, if you're new around here, stick around for some awesome Fortnite content, because I produce Fortnite content every single day. And once again, this is POSTBOXPAT, signing out.